Lockie, I suppose the question we'd be interested in is how do you get any better at the top of the order the way the New Zealand side is bowling now? What changes do you have to make to improve on what you've achieved already?
From a bowling front, look, I think we've been fortunate to have the conditions on our side for sure. But the bowling unit itself, we've got confidence for sure. And conditions that support us, we've traditionally done really well. So it's exciting to have some good starts to this World Cup for sure. But I mean, tomorrow, will be a new game and a new surface, and we'll have to adjust to that one as well.
Front and then to look. Hey mate, do you want to just chuck it down there and then you pass it all the way down the bottom?
The mood in training seemed very positive. How does that atmosphere help the performance so far in the tournament?
Yeah, I think we talk a lot about our culture with the Black Caps. It's really noticeable when you go away from it and come back to the team. And yeah, you probably saw that training today. It's normally very similar to that with all the games we play at warm-ups, and we're a good bunch of friends, and that's the honest truth, and we get along really well. And when we train like that and push each other both at training, it means that we often can put it out on the park, but it's an exciting bunch to be a part of.
Look at the back, might just move that a bit closer.
The Kiwi pace attack's being talked up as sort of some of the best in the tournament. Just wondering what your thoughts are on that.
Yeah, I suppose we've had a reasonable start to the comp, but as I said, it's a game-by-game thing, particularly in a World Cup where every match is worth 2 points, and we need to front up every game and put our best foot forward. Tomorrow's going to be a new day. We haven't played yet here at Manchester, and it looks like a good wicket. So we'll have to start with both scores at 0 and hopefully put a good foot forward.
Lockie, plenty of runs here at Old Trafford so far in the tournament. Have you talked about methods to stifle that?
I think we've been talking about, well, we definitely have been talking about that the whole World Cup. There's been talk before the Cup sort of started about big scores, and yeah, as I said, every ground's different. So we sort of do our scouting for the team we're playing. Obviously, West Indies tomorrow. They've got some exciting hitters, but of course we've got to scout the ground as well. It's a big ground, and it's a good wicket, which often a lot of runs are scored. So as I said, we'll start from 0-0, but the boys are taking a lot of confidence from the areas we've been hitting at the start of this competition, and hopefully we can continue that sort of confidence going forward.
Sid?
Lockie, what gets you more excited? Is it the reading on the gun, or is it the discomfort the batsman has been facing? Do you find yourself looking at the big screen at the readings?
Oh, the speed reading?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually haven't really noticed it. Does it come up, does it? Sorry, I haven't really noticed it at the ground. It's a question I get asked a lot, for sure, but I guess it's not a traditional big swinger of the ball, so pace is sort of where I generate a bit of hesitation and try to put the batters under a bit of pressure, but it's nice in the conditions here in England. It's often quite suited, and I'm sure the wicket tomorrow will hopefully have a bit of pace as well, so it's an exciting place to bowl quick for sure, and I think across the whole World Cup every team's sort of got some impressive fast bowlers, and it's exciting to see fast bowlers doing well in a World Cup too. So, yeah, I enjoy bowling quick for sure.
Yeah, I know you don't bat a lot, but what's the threshold where pace becomes a factor, becomes uncomfortable for the bat? Is it like 140, 145, something?
It's probably slightly different for me than it would be our top order, but yeah. Yeah, look, probably a better question for our top order, but I think for me, yeah, if bowlers are bowling over 140, I know the crowd really gets behind it. It's always nice to watch some good pace bowling, some good aggressive pace bowling in a game that's probably now pretty good as a batter to play on. We play on great wickets, so it's nice to see some quick bowlers and some aggressive bowling. The West Indies have been sort of taking that approach throughout the whole World Cup, and they had a lot of success against Pakistan, bowling in that sort of aggressive fashion, and so in that way it's exciting as a player to watch. But yeah, tomorrow will be a new test for sure, and I'm sure it'll be a great game.
Can you sort of roughly tell what pace you set balls down at?
What rough place I do?
Yeah.
You probably know.
Can you tell? I mean, this was really quick. Yeah.
Which game? What?
Any ball, you send down a ball and can you tell, oh, this must be like 150 or 100?
Oh, can I tell? Sorry, when I bowl it? Yeah, it's not to that point. Some days it comes out nice, but yeah, as I said, it's one of those things that I guess if I see the highlights later, that you might see the pace, but at the time, yeah, I must say it's not at the forefront of my mind.
Lockie, you've got some brief experience here at Old Trafford. How did you find it when you came here in the past with English T20 competition?
Yeah, we had one game here for sure in T20. It was a good wicket. If you bowled good hard areas, then you got a bit out of the wicket, a bit of pace and carry. But if you missed a bit full, a bit short, then it comes on nicely. So it's one of those ideals, I think, for a one-day track is if you bowl good areas, then you get some reward. But I think the pace and balance is nice, and obviously square boundaries being a reasonable size here, it's helpful for sort of that short pitch bowling as well. But yeah, have to assess the conditions tomorrow midday, and then we'll try and make adjustments as we go.
Just over here to the right, Sky, and then we'll go to Brian Waddle.
Lockie, with Kane's century, Owen Morgan's record-breaking knock, David Warrior yesterday, how good is it for the tournament to see these big players coming to the boil, and how big a challenge is it for you when you face them?
Look, I think the World Cup's fantastic for that. The pressure I was feeling from being in the dressing room, Kane handled it so well out in the middle, and I guess at big tournaments, often the big players step up, and it's exciting when they do. Kane's knock was exceptional on probably a really tough wicket at Birmingham, and he held his nerve all the way to the end and got us across the line, and that's the key, I think, in these big World Cups, is that the team that holds the nerve the longest and gets across the line is the most important. But it's exciting. I think from a batting point of view, there's been some big runs scored, some big hundreds. But also from a bowling point of view, we've had some fifers. We've had teams rolled out for small totals. So it's been one of those great World Cups where batters and bowlers have been having a really good competition throughout the whole comp, and I'm sure we'll continue going through the rest games.
How much does what the West Indies batsmen were able to do to the bowlers in the warm-up game play on your preparation for this game? Is it significant?
I think it still plays for sure. They batted very well in that warm-up game, Bristol, and put us under a lot of pressure in a warm-up game too. But for sure, we'll be taking some of the learnings we took from that game. Start again. Obviously, scores at 0, but there's no secret that the West Indies have a powerful lineup all the way through. And as a bowling unit, we need to learn to, if they get on a roll, we need to learn to shut down areas and build up pressure again and hopefully take wickets. But it's no secret in this comp that West Indies has a very powerful lineup.
Lockie, I'm just wanting to know how the mentality of the team has changed or shifted now that you're widely considered semi-finalists.
I don't think it's changed at all, if I'm honest. I think we've said from the start of the tournament that we're focused on each game as they come, and do our scouting on the team and also the wicket that we're playing on. Turn up and play the game as we always do as the Black Caps, and give it our all, and scrap for every run and for every run saved on the field. That's how we play, and we're looking forward to tomorrow once again having another opportunity, another challenge against a big hitting side. And but obviously boys are taking some confidence from the first few games, but a long way to go.
Lockie, how much does it set the tone when you've got someone like Kane Williamson in form?
For the team?
Yeah, for the squad.
Yeah, look, I think we've got a lot of batters playing well in our team and for a long time, but it's nice when Kane's playing well, Ross is playing well, Guppy, our top order's got some serious experience there, and as a bowler it is nice when they're spending some time at the crease, and particularly Kane's knock, I guess, last game of note is getting us across the line in a tough situation in a big match. So it's exciting. It's a good team to be a part of, but it's very pleasing.
Lockie, unbeaten so far and almost there to the semi-finals. This is, a bunch of the players from the squad. A few of you have played in the 2015 World Cup as well. So it's been a better start than that. You guys were the finalists then. Has there been any discussion in the team about how it's been a similar pattern, probably better than that, and how are comparisons being drawn between the campaigns of the 2 World Cups so far?
Obviously there's some great memories from that World Cup. I was a spectator during it, and it's pretty amazing how it happened in New Zealand and the team played so well, but there's not been a huge amount of discussions. I guess we're focusing on, as I said, every game, putting a big onus on focusing on each game, every team, and making sure that we do our job and do our roles each game and focus on that, because every game counts for so much. But it's, as I said, it's that sort of culture that's been helping us along the way. And yeah, I'm sure going forward we'll be doing the same sort of tactic there.
Okay, Lloyd, last one.
Just during the training session out there, saw Ross Taylor go off with a sore finger. I'm just wondering if you've got an update on that.
Yeah, he's sweet. Yeah,
He's all good?
Well, yeah, no, Roscoe's all good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. Batter up, let's get to it. It's time for the USOP, USOP, US, USOP, 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 US, US. Ready for the USOP, USOP, US. We playing cricket. We playing cricket. We playing cricket. We playing cricket. Team of winners, team of winners, team of winners. Been hanging with winners since I was just a beginner. I'm hungry, feed me now, just bring it and go. Big trophies, loud crowds, fans around the globe. I done lost before, but see that's what made me grow. Now I'm ready. Got a champion heart, I got a champion soul, and I came to win. For that I lose it all. For the USOP, USOP, US, USOP, 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 US, US. Ready for the USOP, USOP, US, we playing cricket. USOP, we playing cricket. We playing cricket. We playing cricket. I came in to win, so I'm here for the fight. Got my T20 drink and I'm feeling real hype. I didn't come this far just to catch the next flight. Batter up, first swing, 3 wickets, no strike. So I gotta win. All on the line, I gotta bid. They say hard work pay off, or something gotta give. Well, I know what I gotta give. My best, because this time I gotta win. Time for the USOP, USOP, US, USOP, 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 US, US. Ready for the USOP, USOP, US, we playing cricket. USOP, we playing cricket. We playing cricket. We playing cricket.
You're in a tough position at the moment. Do you have to use that to try and inspire the group to perform at your best? And whatever happens, is it from now on about finishing the tournament on a high?
I think we're still in with a possible chance of qualifying for the semi-finals, but we've just got to take it game by game. This encounter against New Zealand is very, very important. We all know what's at stake, and we've just got to come and bring our A game. It's as simple as that.
Have you had to get tough with the players?
No, I just don't think it's a situation where you've had to be tough. We've had a few frank discussions within the dressing room as to find ways in which we can improve, and I think all teams would get themselves in that situation at some point. But yeah, we've had some pretty good discussions over the last couple of days, and tomorrow's just the day to deliver.
Jason, how does Old Trafford suit your side and what you've seen so far in the tournament?
It's a situation where we've just got to play smarter cricket. We've just got to seize the crucial moments in each game. I don't think we've done that well enough here in this tournament so far, and I don't think the ground pretty much would hamper us thinking it through a little bit better. We've just got to be a little bit clear as to our plans. Make sure that we're making adjustments on any given day if our plan A doesn't doesn't work.
You guys have chosen not to have a training session today, and there was some talk that you guys were out clay target shooting. Is that right?
We had a team event, we wanted to get the guys together, just have a team event, a team bonding session, and I think it went really well.
And there's also some commentary floating around that your team has just given up, checked out of this tournament. What's your response to that commentary?
I think the only thing we can do is come and play a solid game of cricket tomorrow against New Zealand. I think there's been enough talk going around for quite some time. We've just got to play cricket now. I think we've done enough talking as a group. It's just a matter for us to deliver.
Jason, how much does making 421 in the warm-up against New Zealand, how much does that inspire the team, the fact you won that game? Do you read much into that?
Yeah, it just shows that what we can produce. Just a situation where, we've just got to, pull on those resources, remember the things that we did in that game. And it just shows that when we are at our best, what we can produce. I just think the guys just need to be clear, need to be calm, and just execute their plans.
Jason, I'm sorry if it has been asked before. Is everybody fit and ready for tomorrow, or are there any injury concerns?
Yeah, we've still got a few niggles within the group. We're just trying our best to manage the niggles as best we possibly can. I think one guy who probably may be definitely out tomorrow is Russell. I don't think he's fit enough to go tomorrow, but everybody else should be good to go.
Could you tell us about the other niggles, if there are any serious ones? No.
Not serious, It's a situation where we're trying to manage them as best as we possibly can. I think it's normal for every cricket team to have lots of niggles going around, but we've got quite a few, and we're just trying to manage them as best as we possibly can.
In the last game, Russell hobbled around on the field for a while. What was the thinking? Because he didn't come on the ball even after that. So could he have been taken off while you were fielding in the last game against Bangladesh?
No, he was supposed to be on the field. We started the game with 11 people. Yeah, he was supposed to be on the field, and then he finished the game.
Jason, you had some preparation in English conditions playing for Northampton at the start of the season. Do you feel as the squad they were perfectly acclimatised to English conditions, or could they have had more preparation before the World Cup started?
I don't think the preparation is any fault to what we've done. We've had solid weeks of preparation. Guys were playing cricket. We had a tour of Ireland. Those who didn't go to Ireland, were still playing cricket in the IPL. It just shows that New Zealand, for example, they let the players play up to the very end of the IPL as well, and they came over here. But yet they're still playing some pretty good cricket. So I don't fault the preparation. I think everybody was ready enough to play the cricket.
Yes, Skip. Is Russell any worse off than he was a couple of days ago, or just precautionary?
I think his situation is that he's got a chronic injury. Some days are better than some. Probably just hasn't pulled up as how he would like, for this game. And I don't think it's a situation where he's going to go through the game tomorrow.
Jason, hi. In the last game, the 5-pace theory didn't really work too much in your favour. So yesterday we saw Ashley having a go. So is that an indication? Probably you're going to change that combination. Probably bring in a spinner.
We'll see. Traditionally here it spins a bit. It's something that we've got in back of our minds as well. It could be a possibility that Ashley comes back into the side. But as a group we'll get together and we'll try to decide what's the best combination suited for tomorrow's game.
What would you say are the vulnerabilities of the New Zealand side?
Look, I don't want to talk about New Zealand, to be fair. I think we've got enough on our plate. We've just got to manage our own domain. I think once we play solid cricket, we can definitely beat New Zealand. We've shown that we can beat New Zealand as early or as recent as the warm-up game. We've just got to focus on what we need to do. We need to be a lot better in all three departments. And having said that, as I said, we've had quite a few frank discussions with everyone, and it's just time to deliver.
You don't want to talk about New Zealand, but given the form that they're in and the position that you're in, how tough a challenge do you expect it to be?
All I say is not impossible. We've beaten them before. We can beat them again.
Was there any reason why Darren Brabble batted solo in the last game? Was that just a choice or tactics?
Just a tactic, to be fair. We've been going really well with Puran. Puran has been going really well. Shea has obviously been one of our most informed players. And Shamar Hetmar is just one of those players that, he can definitely be a match winner. And these are three guys that we rely heavily on in the middle, to do the bulk of our work. Brav hasn't been in the best of form, so we've been trying to back him as much as we possibly can. And it just so happens the situation in the game dictated that he go down a little further, and that we give those guys, adequate enough time to get in and try to win the game for us.
जो भी हो जाए कुछ भी मुश्किल आ जाए डट के लड़ेंगे सदा हम हैं ना डरने वाले हम हैं ना झुकने वाले संग अपने सबकी दुआ है उसका असर हमारी कदर करे ये सारा जहां इसकी वजह हमारी लगन रहेगी ये हमेशा
Gulbadin, so much has happened with the last England match. Also, the way it went. How's the team's morale, and what are you telling the players how to kind of? India match is also it's a higher ranked team, and it's not going to be an easy match. So, what are you telling the team?
Yeah, if you look for the game we played against England, so England is also a good side, so it's a favorite team of World Cup. So, but if you look the game, so we did well a lot of things there. So we also batted well, because we just focusing on 50 hours game. So if we play 50 hours, so maybe there will be a good total on the board. So, but credit goes to the England side. So they played really well and how they batted on the last of the innings. So now the morale of the guys just like they focusing each and every game, not like we played the bad games like last 4 or 5 games, but we did well against England. But obviously India is not like a easy side. So India also are one of the best team now and high ranking team. So we just focusing our cricket. So we playing like it's not like other teams. So India is a very tough team. So it did not giving a single they're not coming as they will becoming very harder.
Hi, my first question is there has been quite a few issues involving the team. The chief selector said something, the coach said something. So there are some issues involving the team. So how are you focusing on your game?
And no comments, sir. No comments.
Okay.
No comments.
And how do you see the format? I mean, last World Cup you played 6 matches. This time you'll be playing 9 matches. So you think this format probably suits you?
Yeah, if you look for the last World Cup, we played 5-6 games. So and now here you're playing 9 games on each team. So it's much difference here. So you can face different kind of teams and different kind of, especially in England's conditions. So different kind of pitches. So it's like we learn a lot of things like the last 4 or 5 games. So now everyone knows Afghanistan is growing team now in the world cricket, and now for me is a proud moment is that we are on top 10 teams now. So this is for me especially. So we learning a lot of things now. So yeah, it's difficult to say if you face this kind of team. So you should be alert first. So and then you learn a lot of things. So they're not giving a single chance to you. So we learning, and it's a very good experience for us especially.
Whenever Afghanistan does well, it's not just the people of Afghanistan, but also the rest of the cricketing world also rejoices because of the background, how you have come up through the ranks, So considering all this, how disappointing is it that not being able to perform well in this World Cup so far?
No, obviously if you look at my country, so there's not everything well, but now everything now going well now recently, like 4 or 5 years. So we're doing well in every part of in Afghanistan, every department. So it's not like in cricket we're doing well or not doing well. So yeah, we are here like it's not like a associate tournament or like affiliate tournament. It's like a high ranking cricket tournament. It's a World Cup, not like we cannot say that so every team is like easy. Yeah, we have targeted some of teams here, so we we have a chance to win. Like before the start of the game of Sri Lanka, it's a good chance for us to beat them. But it's a bad luck for our team especially. But if you look for the team, especially for our team, so we didn't play a good cricket. It's not our level cricket. How we play the cricket here, like if you look at the England match, so we did well a lot of things there. Especially we batted 50 hours. This is a good point. But if you look for the last 4 games, but we didn't good anything. We didn't well. So that's why we lost the game. So, but we're trying to put good things of the match and on the day. So, but it's our bad luck.
Yeah, Gulbadin, Rashid Khan had a pretty tough day against England. What's he been like in the few days since? How do you pick up a bowler like that to get a good performance out of him against India?
If we look to Rashid Khan, so I think he is a very. I know it's happened for every player. Like this kind of day, you face it. Like everyone knows, so is in cricket lives you have a phase of good days and also a bad days. So I think Rashid have the day we played England. So this is one of the bad day of Rashid Khan. If I'm looking at him, Rashid Khan is not an easy bowler. We can't play him in the nets because we know him. So it's very difficult. But credit goes to the England side. They played really well. But Rashid, I think he is one of the strongest mind player now. So he learned everything very quickly. So he learned also with mistakes. So this is a good thing of Rashid. So I saw him today. So he's totally different. So this is the good thing for me and for the team. So he didn't think about the last day or so what happened of the next last day. He's just focusing on the present and the future. So it's the best thing of Rashid.
Last 2 questions in English first. Yeah, here. Captain, you play the bigger teams only very rarely, once in a while, and that too at the global tournament, this huge global tournament. You probably need to play the bigger teams more often. For instance, you have played very rarely in England or against India. You have.
Yeah, sure. We want also. If we look for we playing against the other associated teams now, Ireland, Scotland, we doing really well. But we need to improve our game. So we should be play with the good teams like India, Australia, South Africa, Pakistan. So if you're targeting like on the top 5, on top 6 teams, so we should be play a lot of series with them. So if we play with them, so maybe Afghanistan will be, we will be losing the matches or we will be struggling. But one day Afghanistan will be different. So it's a good for us. So if we play for good cricket with these kind of teams, so maybe it's a great experience especially for the team and the boys.
Yeah, but is anything being done about from the level of the cricket board to do that?
Yeah, they're trying to arrange the good matches or good series. But if you look the schedule of the top 8 teams, so it's very very tight and very they have not enough times to. They have like we play with series against them, but our board is trying to arrange the series against especially against Pakistan, so against India. So but they didn't have a lot of time. So maybe the board is trying.
Gulbadin, you opened the batting in the last game. Was that a temporary move, firstly? And do you see you and Hazrat probably opening the batting together in future and taking the attack in the first 10 overs, both of you together?
It's not like first time I'm opening the batting. So last also when I opened the batting in qualifying round. So, but when the team requirements, so I go up, not actually in the open and also in the middle and also 3rd position. So if the team requirements, so I'm going up. So here we just last game I opened it because of we trying to give the chance to Mujib and we want one other batsman in the team. So that's why I came to the opening. But it's not my mind. So I should open the bat in the future. But I trying to giving my 100% to the team. So.
دوه پوښتنې دي. یو همدغه د فوټسال ده چې د افغانستان آسیایي جام پایلوبې ته ورسېدو، سبا یې له جاپان سره لوبه ده. څه پیغام مو د هغوی ته؟ او د کرکټ په تړاو مې سوال دا دی چې نن په نت کې اصغر په لاس ولګېدو، یو څه خوږ یا درد احساسوه، او بل د حشمت چې وړ مروز لګېدلی و. دواړه څنګه دي؟ د دواړو روغتیایي وضعیت څنګه دی؟ دواړه به سبا ته چمتو وي؟
ولې پوښتنې ته خو واقعا ما نن نیوز کې وکاته، نو ډېر خوښ سوم، لکه فوټبال ټیم ډېر ښه یعنی ښه میچونه ما وکتل، ډېر ښه میچ او سیمی فاینل ته یې لاره پیدا کړه. نو ډېر خوښ یم او دا ډېر د خوشحالۍ خبره ده موږ ټولو ته، ځکه چې د افغانستان نوم چې هر چېرته وي، که د افغانستان بیرغ هر چېرته وي، باید موږ ټول په افتخار وکړو. او زه ډېر خوشحاله یم، دوی ته زه مبارکي وایم او ګوډ لک ورته وایم سیمی فاینل میچ ته، او دغسې جذبې سره چې دوی لوبه وکړي، نو هماغه افغانستان او د افغانستان بیرغ موږ ته ټول ته مهم ده. نو ډېر زیات خوښ یم پرې، نو دوی ته هم مبارکي وایم او ګوډ لک ورته وایم او ښه جذبې سره میچ ورته غواړم. او بل اصغر ولګېده، خو دومره سیریز نه بیا واپس ښه اوس پوښتنه مو وکړه، تر ماشاءالله ښه ده. حشمت هم ښه ماشاءالله، نټ کې به تاسو کتلی نو کېږي دا واړه واړه شیان کې بعض اوقات اوس یو سړی ولګي زو بل سي، خو هغه دومره سیریز نه دي، خو ماشاءالله ښه دي. موږ خو بیا تاسو ته معلوم وي چې افغانان خو بیا نو دغه دردونه موږ کتلي لیدلي دي، لکه موږ خپله ډېر دردېدلي یو، نو دا شیان موږ ته ډېر واړه ښکاري. نو موږ فکر سوچ ټول وطن ته هغه میچ ته نو هلکان ډېر جذبې سره هغه خپل مورال لاسه نه ورکوي چې څومره هم زوبل سي، دوی نه وایي چې زه زوبل یم، خو دغه یو شی زه ټیم کې ګورم دا یو ډېر مثبت شی ده.
ګلبدین د سبانۍ لوبې په اړه ولس ته څه ډاډ ورکوئ؟ پاتې لوبو په اړه، ځکه بنګلادیش او ویسټ انډیز سره هم سیالۍ پاتې دي چې لږ تر لږه یوه بریا به د افغانستان لپاره راوړی، او بل په آسیا جام کې انډیا سره افغانستان میچ ټای کړی و، نو سبانۍ لوبه به څنګه وي؟ بیا همغسې یو پرفارمنس تمه کیدی شي لوبډلې نه؟
ګوره دلته هره ورځ یوه نوې ورځ وي، پرون چا څه کړي دي، ښې کړي بدې کړي، هغه تیر سي. نو موږ روزانه هر ورځ یو نوي چپټر سره مخامخ کیږو، یو نوې ورځ سره مخامخ کیږو، دلته یو نوی ټیم سره مخامخ کیږو. انډیا یو بیسټ ټیم ده نن سبا په نړۍ کې، په دنیا کې، ځکه های رینکینګ ټیم ده. نو هغه میچ موږ چې ورسره کړی نو هغه په ایشیا کنډیشن کې و، دلته اوس انګلیش کنډیشن ده، دلته به فرق کوي. خو ځکه موږ لاس کې صرف محنت او خواري کول دي، نو هغه ښه لوبه کول دي. که موږ ښه لوبه وکړو نو په دې باندې ولس هم پوهېږي، خلک هم پوهېږي چې ښه لوبه وکړو موږ، بېشکه موږ میچ دې وبایلو خو چې لوبه ښه وسي، ځکه دومره غټ ایونټ کې او په داسې ټیمونو سره چې کله موږ خپله لوبه کوو، ښه لوبه وکړو او اخري اوره پورې میچ ویسو نو بیا ریزلټ راوځي، نو هغه باندې ولس هم پوهېږي چې ها دوی بعضې کوي انتقادونه کوي، خو ځکه هلته موږ لوبه صحیح نه کوو. که لوبه ښه اوس لکه انګلینډ سره موږ لوبه وسو، هغه موږ چې کوم شیان غوښتل موږ وکړل کې، خو هغه کې یوازې موږ هغه شل اورو کې میچ لاسه ورکړه، نو هغوی شل اوره ډېره ښه لوبه کړې وه. نو انشاءالله کوشش به مې سي او ښه لوبه وکړو. نو هلکان چې نن ما وکتل، که موږ دغه وخت لکه موږ یو اوس نوي چپټر ته داخل سوي یو ټیسټ سټیټس په حساب سره موږ د ورلډ کپ کې یو، نو موږ ته هره ورځ یو نوی شی مخامخ کېږي، یو نوی شی زده کوو. نو انشاءالله سبا میچ ده، نو هلکان ډېر ورته ایکسایټډ دي، نو ښه لوبه انشاءالله موږ وکړه، هغه ریزلټ بیا اخر کې راوځي. خو انډیا یو ون اف د سټرانګ ټیم ده دلته.
نایب سمیع الله شینواری یوازینی افغان لوبغاړی دی چې د نړیوال جام لوبو کې تر اوسه نه دی لوبېدلی، په وروستیو کې د هغې پرفارمنس د غټ ټیمونو نسبت ښه لوبېدلی دی، قرار لوبه کوي، په آرام ذهن لوبه کوي. په راتلونکو لوبو کې او په ځانګړې توګه سبانۍ لوبه کې هم د هغه پر راتګ فکر کړی دی که څنګه؟
ګوره که ټیم ته وګورئ سمیع، که هغه دلته که هغه راغلی هم ده نو لکه د میډل آرډر بیټسمین په حیث باندې ده، نو که اوس دلته موږ میډل آرډر وګورئ نو حشمت رحمت ډېره ښه لوبه کې لګیا دي. نو سمیع ماشاءالله یو ښه ټیلنټډ پلیر ده، یو د افغانستان ما دغه څومره پرفارمنس افغانستان ته کړی شاید ډېر کمو بیټسمینانو ډېر کمو لوبغاړو کړی، نو ورته ګورو، موقع ورکوو، حتما به ورکوو انشاءالله. خو دا نس ویل چې کومه لوبه کې نو هغه هم په دې پوهېږي ځکه پروفیشنل لوبغاړی ده پروفیشنل پلیر ده په هر څه باندې پوهېږي چې باید زه په کوم چا پوزیشن باندې لوبه وکړم ایون نجیب چې پرفارمنس سره ډراپ کېږي نو اصلي ځای هغه بینچ باندې وي نو دا شیان وي خو دا کرکټ د هره ورځ تا ته یو نوې ورځ وي نن پرون یو شی کړي هغه بیا تا ته نن ورځ باندې کار نه راځي نو باید دې ته فکر سړی ونه کړي چې اوس کرنټ موږ په کوم سټیج کې یو باید دې ته فکر وکړو چې اوس موږ باید څه وکړو نو سمی انشاءالله ای به او سمی ماشاءالله لګیا د خپل فټ کوي هغه ټیم سره ده نو خپل مورال لاس نه ده ورکړی هغه ښکاري چې دا ټیم مین ده ما د دا ډېر ښه شی ښکاري هغه کې یو هغه ټیم مین ده که هغه لوبه کوي او که نه کوي نو انشاءالله هغه ته به موقع ورکوو خیر تhank you
Yeah. KGMG. If you say I'm flat, that's a true story. If you say I'm happy, that's a true story. I got money out on me, gold out on me. All them niggas hate on me 'cause I don't hoes out on me. You see the pain in my eye. That's a true story. Ain't no top on my car. That's a true story. I got Louis V on me, tattoos on me. Baby girl, you know, so come put pussy on me. Okay. I've been waving since way back. Now I'm the heartbreak kid, no run till that. I've been moving through the atmosphere like a leer, and I really calm down my view so clear. I wouldn't change my past 'cause my future's based on the present. And right now I'm doing damn good for the record. If my intellect was based on sex, all this gold on me like a king, I must be Leonidas. The guys got the itis. I'm sleep on these niggas silk robes when we vacate Komodo. That's me, ho. Tokyo diamonds, opulence is for certain, but I still have to buy my vehicles from the Germans. If you say I'm flat, that's a true story. If you say I'm happy, that's a true story. I got money out on me, gold out on me. All them niggas hate on me 'cause I don't hoes out on me. You see the pain in my eye. That's a true story. Ain't no top on my car. That's a true. Say I'm flat. That's a true story. If you say I'm happy, that's a true story. I got money out on me. About gon' bring bottles to my section. T20 and iconic, got a whole hood reppin'. Girls all around and they all two-steppin'. Hold up, damn, give me 2 seconds. Hold up, boy, damn, nigga, we bring the truth out. Man, if we gon' run no game on you, girl, tonight we gon' turn you out. Burberry is on my back tonight 'cause I ain't wanna bring them truths out. I'm the Don, I'm the king, bitch, do you get the fucking clue now? I used to do it for the hoe, but my family, I do it for you now. Remember I sat in the back of the bus when I'm taking you nigga to school now. With the top down, how we move round when we cruise time, when the moon out, when the sun up, when we cool down. Ain't not a true now. If you say I'm flat, that's a true story. If you say I'm happy, that's a true story. I got money out on me, gold out on me. All them niggas hate on me 'cause I don't hoes out on me. You see the pain in my eye. That's a true story. Ain't no top on my car. That's a true story. I got Louis V on me, tattoos on me. Baby girl, you know, so come put pussy on me. Design shit what I like. Louis V, I look like $1 million on $1 million. I don't want a bitch, but she better fuck. I caught a plane like yesterday. Got another flight in the morning, hoe. Cash flow, I'm motivated. More to hate it. Got baby vibes with no baby. I'm linked up on activists. Remember when I imagine this, not having shit, now I'm ballin'. Got sexy hoes from videos and they just keep calling. I'm ballin' on that line, listen to picture of me rollin'. Slow it down, phone. They say I'm off the chain when I'm in that phone. Ain't too many times I'm not in it. I gotta check and spit that whole bitch offended. If you say I'm flat, that's a true story. If you say I'm happy, that's a true story. I got money out on me, gold out on me. All them niggas hate on me 'cause I don't hoes out on me. You see the pain in my eye. That's a true story. Ain't no top on my car. That's a true story. I got Louis V on me, tattoos on me. Baby girl, you know, so come put.
Tell us that, what is your condition about the toes?
Personally? Personally, we've got a lot better.
Lot better.
Yeah.
And then will you be able to play?
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
Hopefully. And, were you surprised that, that in swing had landed on your toes?
Actually, when you play, someone like Bumrah, you always expect that, but still, sometimes we do miss that.
Hi, Vijay, the team has possibly got off to as good a start as it could have expected. From the team's point of view, how do you keep going? Like, are there areas that you think needs improvement? How do you guard against complacency?
Yeah, definitely. Being a professional, it's very important to keep improving and get better every day. So that is the only thing which each and every individual think about. So if we can, keep getting better, and we can set ourselves better standards every game. So no, it's overall, like for me, I will look to get better in all three aspects of the game. So, and sometimes it's very important to understand and read the situations, which will be very important at few important time in this tournament.
Hi Vijay, it's Bashir from RTA. Afghanistan have not had the best tournament so far, but their previous performance in the Asia Cup against India, Pakistan and Sri Lanka was pretty good. How is the conversation in the changing room? Will there be any major changes for tomorrow's game, or are you taking it as the other games?
No, it's not about against whom we are playing. I think it's about how we play as individuals. So as I said earlier, we'd always look to get better even when we get to practice session. That is the only motive that we'll have. We'll just look to get better. So it doesn't matter against whom we are playing. It is just about how we play against each and every individual. It should be the same.
Vijay, does it really feel like you're playing the World Cup the way things are going on?
Sorry?
Does it really feel for you that you're playing the World Cup, or is it just like just you coming up, turning up, playing a match, going back?
No, definitely. First of all, it feels great to represent the country, and World Cup is really special because it happens once in 4 years. So for every individual, every cricketer, it's very special. So the first important thing is representing the country. So that feel will always be there, be it World Cup or any other tournament.
Vijay, this time last week you hadn't played in the World Cup. Now you've got a game out of the belt, you got runs, you got a couple of wickets. So has that sort of settled you down mentally getting into the tournament?
Yeah, definitely. It gives any player some confidence, because that is really needed for any individual. So last game gave me some confidence, and especially playing against Pakistan, making my debut against them, it was a very special thing for me. So performing under pressure and coming out good, and the team winning at the end of the day is very important, and felt really good at the end of the day.
Vijay, how do you think your bowling has evolved, and are there any specific things that you're looking to do, like bowling fast or swinging it and stuff like that? Because that is the differentiating part why in you, the fact that you're a fast bowling all-rounder.
Yeah, I've always told this, I'll always look to get better in all three aspects of the game. So I know I can keep getting better. I know I can bowl a lot better than what I'm bowling even now. So I'm just working on my bowling. I'm working whenever I get to the net session, I make sure I improve a bit at least. And I always have a good chat with my bowling coach and try and get better each and every day, and look to get something from him which can help my bowling.
Yeah, Vijay, wanted to know that as the team strategy goes, like after 35th over or 40th over, it's Hardik who is going number 4, you are not going number 4. So does it create a pressure if you're coming in at the 46th or 47th over, like the kind of power hitting skills that Hardik has, you have to replicate that? Does it create another kind of pressure? Because probably you both are seam bowling all-rounders, so that creates pressure.
Definitely no. The pressure will always be to deliver whatever the situation demands. So it is not about how powerful I am, because I've also played down the order. I've also got runs playing at number 6, 7. So it's not about taking that extra pressure. It is about taking extra responsibility and delivering it at the right time for the team.
Vijay, can you disclose anything about the
12 or last 12 or anything you want to announce about the squad tomorrow?
12 even, I don't know, sir. I'll know that only in the morning tomorrow.
Vijay, the way the England batsman dealt with Rashid Khan, he was supposed to be a great bowler. He's a great bowler, but he did suffer that day. So any plans to replicate an attack on Rashid?
No, every day is different and every wicket is different. So, you cannot take things for granted. So tomorrow might be a complete different scenario where we might have to target him or we might have to play off. So it is just about adapting ourselves to different situation as quickly as we can.
Vijay, you've been with Rashid in the Sunrisers team. Really, as a player, as a bowler, what are how do you look at his development, and what is it that you have to watch out for when it comes to him?
He's definitely one of the best bowler right now in limited overs, and he has done well. So for me, being played with him for a couple of years, it's very important for me to pick things from him. Like whenever I bat against him in the nets, I'll try and pick his variations, and definitely he's a good bowler. So anyone can go for runs any day. So it is about how we come back strong. So for me, it is about how I play against him tomorrow. So that will be the key.